Thanks for joining us for National Focus. I am Prisca Julien. In the headlines, Thursday, July 27th, 2017 is Budget Day and DSC graduates encouraged to become entrepreneurs. Stay with us for details of these and other stories after this.
When you think about it, food is life. That's why people come to Dominica. They don't only come for the waterfall or the scenery or the views, but it's the flavor. Sometimes it is just what they can taste. The flavors that we have here, you can't find anywhere in the world. They are truly unique. I've been in business 17 years and I see so many guests come and go. My business is to put a smile on their face and something good in their belly. Everything we serve here is local. It comes from all over Dominica. So we get fresh lettuce or vegetable or fish from Saint-Sauveur, all our product from the farm. Sometimes go on the farm and have them pick. The uniqueness of the experience is in how authentic it is. I heard the taxi driver promoting my plantain chips. I said, that's the best plantain chips I ever have. I don't have to go and put it on TV. Money is not everything, but leaving customer with a smile, friendly service, and they will come back. This is the real Dominica. I'm just proud to be a part of it. My name is Maurice Smith. They call me Rudy. Tourism is my business.
Thanks for staying with us. The Honorable Prime Minister and Minister for Finance, Dr. Roosevelt Skerrit, has announced that on Thursday, July 27, 2017, he will present the national budget for the 2017-2018 fiscal year. The Dominica leader made the announcement on Sunday as he addressed a government-organized town hall meeting in Bagatelle. The Honorable Prime Minister told residents of that community that the budget will address the important needs of the population, including an increase from last year's allocation for advancing small business.
We're committing in the budget some $15 million for the manufacturers. $15 million for the manufacturers. Last year we gave the hoteliers $15 million. We gave the farmers $10 million. This year we put in $15 million for the manufacturers. We'll also be putting additional money for small business development, entrepreneurship, to build a culture of entrepreneurship in Dominica. We'll also be putting an additional amount for training, and we'll be targeting a number of areas in our country. And for me, one of the areas that will be critical to the country is the training of teachers and parents in how to provide for the children with special needs in Dominica.
On Sunday, the Honorable Prime Minister and Minister for Finance also committed $500,000 to the development of the small business sector in Bagatelle.
For the fishermen, we're making a commitment of $250,000 for you. And for the small business, to get things going, we're committing $250,000 for the small businesses in this community.
The nation's leader also committed funds for the construction of homes for needy residents.
We have a list of people who require houses. And when Dr. Darrow and I looked at the estimates and the assessment of your homes, it is clear that we cannot fix some of those homes. We have to build new homes for you. Okay? But we have to start at some point. So we are committing today for the construction of new homes, 20 new homes in these communities for needy families, people who need these homes.
The Prime Minister says the 20 homes are just a start and assured residents that government will continue to take action to resolve all housing concerns in that community. Meantime, the Honorable Parliamentary Representative for the Petite-Savane constituency, Dr. Kenneth Darrow, is reporting that to date almost $900,000 have so far been spent in the Bagatelle area for the construction of over 75 washrooms. The construction of these washrooms was funded under government's sanitation program aimed at eradicating pit latrines on the island.
We received the first tranche of $285,000 towards the construction of 25 washrooms. And just 2 weeks ago, we received an additional $584,000 towards the construction of a further 50 or so indoor washroom facilities. So we're talking about a grand total of $870,000 towards washroom construction in the Bagatelle area, people. Almost $1 million.
The Honourable Member of Parliament further announced that by the end of this year, Bagatelle and Font-Saint-Jean will reach the goal of completely eradicating pit latrines. Also this news time, government will once again invest significant finances into the hosting of Dominica's iconic World Creole Music Festival. Like in 2016, government will invest $1.8 million into the staging of the festival. Honorable Minister for Tourism, Senator Robert Tong, says the investment of government into the World Creole Music Festival has over the years generated returns on average 8 times the amount spent.
Previous value for money audits have indicated an economic contribution return of up to 7 to 9 times what the government spends. So the festival multiplier effect has a strong impact not just on tourism economy, accommodation and tax in other forms of transportation, sightseeing and tours, but also on the food and beverage sector.
The World Creole Music Festival was originally launched in 1996 to promote the Dominican tourism product and create a world-class platform for indigenous Dominican music. Since then, the event has steadily built a following of music lovers regionally and internationally. In 2016, Dominica welcomed over 6,000 visitors during the week of the festival.
The World Creole Music Festival has a strong pull and creates significant economic activity in Dominica for all. In 2016, over 6,000 visitors came to our shores in the 1 week preceding the World Creole Music Festival. In previous years, statistics indicated that between 3,000 to 5,000 individuals visited to Dominica, spending millions of dollars in our economy. So over the last year, we were able to achieve over 1,000 additional persons coming to our shores. And you can well imagine how much each person spends when they come to Dominica. So many of us benefit in one way or the other.
Tourism officials are optimistic that the festival will serve as a stimulant for economic growth across the island.
We want the World Creole Music Festival to serve in helping spur economic activity, not just in Roseau during the period of the festival, but throughout the length and breadth of the country. Festival tourism is an important and most meaningful segment of our growing tourism industry. From our carnival to Dye Fest, to jazz, to Creole, to Hike Fest, and other major sporting events held at our Windsor Park.
The Honorable Tourism Minister encouraged the public to take advantage of the opportunities created through the hosting of the 3-night event.
The benefits of the festival trickle down to the ordinary man. The festival therefore provides us with all the opportunity to create products and services which we can offer to thousands who visit the shores during this amazing experience. It means we need to use our entrepreneurial spirit and creativity to build links with the festival and ensure that we are able to benefit from this great experience.
The 20th edition of the World Creole Music Festival will be held on the 27th to the 29th of October. You're watching National Focus. More when we return.
I believe in the natural order of things. I believe in the harmony of things. You know, in everything we do, we have to keep it natural. I've been doing farming for now over a decade. My day is very hectic, but I make it light. You know, because I enjoy what I do. I enjoy producing the best quality goods and to make sure that the people that receive it, they receive the best that they can ever get. Right from the farm, everything that I grow, I process them back into the farm so that the same things that grow in the farm is what protects the farm. Tourism is my business. You know, it's not just dealing with the foreigners that come in, but it's preparing those things that when they come, they can feel and taste the difference in coming to this exotic island. And it starts with the farmer, because we provide the things that they eat, that they taste, that they drink. I believe in my heart that it's my responsibility to provide quality. My name is Tony Alves, and tourism is my business.
Welcome back. Over 30 public and private sector stakeholders involved in agriculture, agro-processing, and exports to the United States market are engaged in a two-day workshop geared specifically at preventative control for human food. According to organizers, the workshop is being held to prepare stakeholders for the anticipated surge in export, particularly of agricultural and agro-processed products to the United States. The Honorable Minister responsible for Trade, Ian Douglas, commented on the timeliness of the project.
You have to meet those phytosanitary requirements. So we need to understand from an exporter's point of view, what are the requirements to be met for us to be able to take access of the U.S. markets. So you have persons here from the Ministry of Agriculture, because you have to trace the produce all the way back to the farm. And traceability is important. And we need to understand that if we do not understand those procedures and systems for the export of fresh produce, our fresh produce coming from Dominica will not be able to enter those markets.
The workshop is being hosted by the Dominica Export-Import Agency DEXIA in collaboration with the Canadian-funded promotion of regional opportunities through enterprise and linkages Propel and the Inter-American Institute for Cooperation on Agriculture, ICA. Honorable Douglas noted with the expected surge, both public and private sector stakeholders must be ready to comply with the new and stringent food safety regulations.
Dominica, we are the nature island of the world. We are the traditional island that fed all of the islands, the other OECS islands. I mean, the oxtail trade has been continuing in Dominica well before I was born. So what we have to do, we have the foundation, we have to build on it. There's no reason why any island in the OECS should be doing more agricultural produce than Dominica. So we really have to buckle down and get our act together, get every aspect of the fresh produce chain in order. So we're talking about from the farm, get the farmers to go in there and produce more. Never before in the history of this country have we seen so much assistance coming from the government, from fertilizer to other inputs to, I mean, you name it, the government is prepared to help the farmers.
A national consultation on developing a national brand for fresh produce in Dominica held last year in collaboration with the Dominica Export-Import Agency and spearheaded by Propel Project produced the tagline, "Eat well, live long." The Honorable Minister says this flows well with government's agenda of revitalizing and optimizing the marketing of Dominica produce.
Eat well, live long is now the label and the tagline for those produce, and the vision is really to be able to add value to our fresh produce. So instead of sending the cassava tuber or the toloma tuber to Matnik and fetching maybe 50 cents per tuber, if we can process it here and send a packet of powder that can go for €5 a packet, which is really what we want to do. I mean, things like moringa is becoming very popular now, and what we want to do is to encourage more persons in the manufacturing sector to get into the processing of those fresh produce that we can produce in abundance in Dominica, so that we can fetch a higher price.
The facilitators for the training workshop will include representatives from the USDA who have a combined 42 years of experience in domestic plant quarantine inspections and regulations, as well as international experience in pre-clearance programs in countries such as France, South Africa, Jamaica, Thailand, and Vietnam. And finally, this news time, over 300 students who graduated from the Dominica State College last week have been advised to become entrepreneurs and acquire the skills required to be successful in the workforce. That advice from the Honorable Minister for Education and Human Resources, Peter Saint-Jean, and the President of the Dominica State College, Dr. Ronald Peters. Honorable Saint-Jean encouraged the graduates to use entrepreneurship to fill the gaps of unemployment.
You don't have to ask for a job. You can create your own job. Yes, you can do that too. Be that generation that when it came to employment, looked not outwards for employers, but rather looked inward for self-direction and became self-employed.
Honorable Saint-Jean noted that this generation of students have been given privileges not afforded to many.
You are the first generation that has been so completely catered to in education and in many other ways. From kindergarten to state college, the Ministry of Education and Human Resource Development has overseen the mission to educate you. The board, the president, faculty and staff of Dominica State College have delivered on your training. Your family has provided the necessary support. Now, our job is nearly complete.
And that's the English segment of the news. Shaakira Pierre is next with the Creole highlights.
Bienvenue à ce nouvel accueil. Moi, c'est Shaakira Pierre. Premier ministre et puis ministre Finance, Honorable Dr. Roosevelt Skerrit, annoncé date là pour la douze budget pour l'année 2017 pour l'année 2018. Honorable Skerrit dit il content pour la douze là quand il savent budget là ni bon bagay qui jouen nécessaire tout le monde. Budget là ni ça là c'est les 27 mois ça là. Ministre petit business qui tapé plus l'argent à l'année financière neuf là. Premier ministre a fait annoncement ça pendant un town hall meeting à Bagatelle dimanche semaine ça. Honorable Skerrit dit plus que $200,000 qui est available pour petit business à constituency ça. Gouvernement qui aussi bâti caille ba tout le monde qui besoin caille. À d'autres nouvelles, gouvernement investi un lot en World Creole Music Festival Dominique. L'année passée, gouvernement investi $1.8 million pour chaîne festival là. L'année ça, gouvernement qui a dépensé même quantité d'argent là. Ministre Tourism, Senator Honorable Robert Tong dit c'est investissement ça gouvernement qui a mis à festival là en ces l'année là qui passée qui mène plus profit ba pays là. World Creole Music Festival là été lancé en l'année 1996 pour lever produits touristes Dominique et puis pour ba plus recognition pour musique Dominique. Depuis le Sala, festival ni moun qui aime musique a sorti en région là et puis d'autres pays à la là pour expériencer. À l'année 6,000 moun vini Dominique en semaine avant festival là. Honorable Tong dit il c'était festival là qui mène l'argent à pays là. Il encourage tout pour prendre opportunité là pour faire l'argent pendant la saison ça là. World Creole Music Festival là qui prend place le 27 octobre pour le 29 octobre. Plus que 30 stakeholders privés et puis public secteur là qui engagent agriculteurs et puis moun qui a fait agro-processing et puis export pour la place l'Amérique engagé en yon 2 jours traitement pour apprendre contre contrôle pour manger. Traitement ça là c'est pour préparer moun qui engagé en business ça là pour la place là augmenter. Dexia qui travaille en collaboration et puis Propel et puis ICA pour chaîne traitement ça là. Ministre Honorable Ian Douglas dit et puis changement là en la place là secteur privé et puis public là supposé préparer et puis régulation pour faire manger plus safe. Traitement là qui prend place à Dominica State College là. Et puis finalement, plus que 300 étudiants qui sortent à Dominica State College là tapé avis pour travailler à Koyo et puis pour venir un succès à force travail là. Avisa la sortie hod ministre Éducation Honorable Peter Seja et puis président collège là Dr. Donald Peters pendant une graduation ceremony pour State College là mercredi semaine passée. Honorable Seja a encouragé ces étudiants là pour servir opportunité là pour travailler ba koyo et puis pour faire employement ba d'autres. Président collège là dit ces étudiants là quand yo fini chapitre éducation ça là c'est là pour yo préparer pour travail. Ça, c'est tout pour Nouvelle Creole. Number c'est Shaakira Pierre. Au revoir.
Coming up, your 3-day weather forecast.
When you think about it, food is life. That's why people come to Dominica. They don't only come for the waterfall or the scenery or the views, but it's the flavor. Sometimes it is just what they can taste. The flavors that we have here, you can't find anywhere in the world. They are truly unique. I've been in business 17 years, and I see so many guests come and go. My business is to put a smile on their face and something good in their belly. Everything we serve here is local. It comes from all over Dominica. So we get fresh lettuce or vegetable or fish from Saint-Sauveur, all our product from the farm. Sometimes go on the farm and have them pick. The uniqueness of the experience is in how authentic it is. I heard the taxi driver promoting my plantain chips. I said, that's the best plantain chips I ever have. I don't have to go and put on TV. Money is not everything, but leaving customer with a smile, friendly service, and they will come back. This is the real Dominica. I'm just proud to be a part of it. My name is Maurice Smith. They call me Rudy. Tourism is my business.
Coming up next, your tip of the day. Here are some food tips for preparing your emergency kit in case of natural disaster. Store at least 3-day food supply of non-perishable food. Choose foods your family will eat. Remember any special dietary needs. Avoid foods that will make you thirsty. Choose salt-free crackers, whole grain cereals, and canned foods with high liquid content. Following a disaster, there may be power outages that could last for several days. Stock canned foods, dry mixes, and other staples that do not require refrigeration, cooking, water, or special preparation. Be sure to include a manual can opener and eating utensils. That's all for this edition of National Focus. We always welcome your suggestions and comments. Drop us an email at gis@dominica.gov.dm or visit our website, news.gov.dm. Like our Facebook page, facebook.com/GIS News Dominica, and follow our Twitter at GIS Dominica. You can also catch up on past National Focus newscasts on our GIS Dominica YouTube channel. Live streaming is also available on our YouTube channel 24 hours a day. From all of us here on the GIS News production team, I am Prisca Julien. Thanks for watching.